Looking for some fire retro heat? Well, stay tuned. I've got just a thing for you. What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Daily Swag with your girl, Lady Swag. Today, I'm going to be reviewing two different colorways of the Nike Air Trainer SC. Now, the last colorway of this shoe to release was the Georgetown colorway, which released at a price point of $130. Freaking phenomenal colorway. Hopefully, I'll be able to get it in my size. It's not a high priority sneaker for me, so maybe I'll be able to get it in a little bit later. But I'm going to be covering two different colorways with you guys today. Now, this sneaker was originally released in 1986 and was created to be the sneaker of the future, and well, it's lived up to the standard that they set forth. This sneaker was literally released before I was even born. So and here it is today. They're still coming out with releases of this sneaker even today in 2021. So the first sneaker that we'll be taking a look at is the Auburn colorway. This one released in April of 2018, and then after that we'll take a look at my personal favorite, the Imperial Blue and Scream Green colorway. That one was released October 31st of 2019. But a lot less talking, a little more walking. Let's go ahead and break into the unboxing. So, and actually the box on this one is saying white light zen gray. So it's actually not the Auburn colorway. It's the white light zen gray colorway I'll be doing. So I ended up getting these on eBay well after they released. This is definitely one of the coolest sneakers I have in my collection. I wouldn't say it's a favorite. I've definitely worn it a few times, maybe 2 or 3, which I can see because I've got pets and it's got a little cat hair on it, but that's all right though. That's all right. And clearly got some dirt and stuff at the bottom. I hope that's dirt. It doesn't matter. I don't even need to know. We're just gonna assume it's dirt. But I've worn it a few times. So one thing I like about the sneaker, it's older and they put an air unit on it, but the air unit is really small, so the clouding isn't gonna ruin the aesthetics of the sneaker over time. And they made it orange on the inside, so even if it does get clouded, it's not gonna be as apparent as like a white air bubble. Now, as far as the materials go, not a lot of premium materials, kind of like that pleather, very hard, very rough material, but there are some great details about the sneaker that I really like. So starting on the back, we've got Nike here embossed in the royal blue color. By the way, I don't know if this came with the original sneaker, the blue laces. I'm pretty sure it did not. I think it came with white laces, and I took the white laces off and replaced them with blue because I just thought it looked better. And then on the tongue, they embossed the Nike in this nice solar orange color as well. This right here, I find this material to be very interesting because it kind of reminds me of Velcro. The part that has like the little plastic hooks on it that grips onto the soft part. That's what the feel of it and the look of it reminds me of, but it doesn't have the little hooks on it. If you know if you're picking up what I'm putting down, it doesn't have the hooks on it. But that's what it feels like, and that's what it looks like to me. The Nike check, let's see, it's unilateral, so it's only on one side. They didn't put it on the inside. Not sure why they did that. Do I think it could have did a little bit more for the aesthetics if they put it on the inside too? Yeah, but I can live with it just being on the outside. So as you see, you've got that light gray color here, and I think they did an excellent job contrasting the light and the dark gray to where it wasn't like overwhelming or too much of one colorway all on one sneaker. So I really like the way that they did that. If you look at the top, you've got the same blue for the laces that I've got here, that nice royal blue, and this goes perfect with my New York Knicks t-shirt. I love the colorway. I absolutely love how this looks. Now, one thing I wish they would have did bilateral, there are some things they did unilateral that I wish they would have did bilateral. Like here, you've got this blue piece coming over here in the Nike check, but for whatever reason, they're just like, meh, we're not gonna do the blue piece on the other side. I think they should have done it. I think it would have looked awesome if they did it here and incorporated that check here as well. Moving down to just above the lower part of the sneaker here, you've got your bright neon orange. You can't really see how neon it is on camera because it kind of dulls it out a bit, but it's that bright caution sign neon orange here, which I really like. I love the way that looks. And they've incorporated that with some white along the rest of the sole of the shoe, so it really looks good. Going to the toe box, you got your air holes here for breathability with this kind of soft mesh material that's being used on the lower part of the tongue here, which I really like. It kind of has like a shiny metallic quality to this, if you guys can see that when I move it. So it's white, but it's also kind of reflective, which is a nice little touch. Going down to the bottom of the sneaker, you got your royal blue here, your orange here, and then you've got your Nike logo at the bottom there. Sneaker number 2, this is the left sneaker. Right sneaker is the same. They did the same thing on both shoes. As far as comfortability goes, I wouldn't wear these for long periods of time if you have like a lot of walking to do. This is somewhere where you just want to show up and be like, hey, I got the sauce, and you're just kind of casual and relaxing. Not if you're trying to like walk around the city or something like that. I would not recommend these for that, because they're not the most comfy. They're not uncomfortable, but not a shoe I would recommend wearing for long periods of time. But all right, moving on to our second colorway. Again, this is the Imperial Blue and the Scream Green. So I can't even remember what website I bought this from. I just know when I saw it, it was sold out, and I went to a bunch of different websites trying to find it, trying to search for it, and I finally found it. Do I have anything to wear with this? No, I have absolutely nothing, because the color combination on here is so ridiculous. I already knew when I bought it I was going to have a hard time finding something to match it. If I'm completely honest with myself and you guys, I'm probably going to end up having to get something custom made to go with it, which is fine, because I like things that are unique and rare and out of the box. So that's not necessarily an issue. But we'll start at the laces. These shoes did come with the green laces, which match perfectly with the interior of the sneaker and the upper liner. I really like how they did that. And the liner doesn't go all the way down. As you can see, the liner stops right about here, and then it just cascades into that Imperial Blue color. Much like the silhouette on the previous colorway I reviewed, the tongue has that metallic reflective quality about it for the blue as well. The Nike is embossed on the tongue here, as well as on the rear of the shoe. So I really like that they did that. Also on the previous colorway, I pointed out that they had, you know, like the little air holes here on the toe cap. Well, they actually go ahead and incorporate those air holes here as well as up here. So, and it doesn't look bad. It gives it actually a really seamless look. Very breathable shoe. I didn't have any issues with breathability with this shoe. The anchors here, it's kind of like a navy blue color. So that same navy blue color is the exact color that you're seeing up here. And this one has that same material that I told you guys about on the other one, that Velcro kind of looking material. This part, I'm not sure what this material is. It's not leather, it's not pleather, it's not suede. It's some cheap variation that the two of them got together and had. But I don't really like that. Not sure if you guys can see, but I haven't even worn this sneaker, and it's already like wrinkling up right here, and I haven't worn it. So I'm not too thrilled about that. I'm not having that issue on the other side. The other side is nice and smooth, but the inside of the shoe has a bit of wrinkling in it. And even if you look at the other colorway, it has a bit of wrinkling along there, but definitely not as prominent as what I'm seeing on this sneaker. The wrinkling here is a lot more prominent. For this air bubble, it's also clear, but it has the green inside. It looks really nice. Love the way that that pop of color ties into the laces here. And then trying to move a little bit of the dust off of these. It's got the green air bubble here too. Now the Nike check they did in green, much like the other shoe, they give the green Nike check here and the hint of purple on this side, but they don't do it on the opposite side. I really wish they would have done that, because I think that would have given this shoe the secret sauce that it needed, but they didn't. Moving right along, you've got kind of a light blue portion right here on the back, coordinating with the upper and the mid of the sneaker, and then you've got that navy blue from here that wraps around, and then it goes into the purple. Now the bottom of this shoe, you got purple here, and you've got your green Nike. Let's see. Yeah, the only thing they did here, whereas they had the colors here and here, they don't have that here. So whereas this was purple right here, if you look at the other sneaker where it's orange, they should have done this in purple here. Or maybe they should have went with the tricolor here, maybe did this in blue and did this in blue, so it could have coordinated with the blue that you see here, or either on the upper. But that's the route I would have went with the sneaker, but they didn't decide to go that route. Overall, it's a pretty decent sneaker. They have some awesome fire colorways. There are so many colorways of this sneaker. There's a red one, there's a black and white one. Like, there are literally so many colorways of this sneaker. I am not going to get into that with you guys. Like, legit, just Google Nike Air Trainer S as in Sam, C as in cat, and you will find this thing in I don't know how many colors. I still have difficulty finding colorways that I like because I'm small feet gang, and typically these shoes are made in larger sizes, but I've managed to find at least two that I wanted. The New York Knicks colorway that I have, this one I bought used from eBay, but it was in really good condition, so I was like, I can get with this one I bought brand new. Unfortunately, I can't remember the website, and even if I did, I can guarantee y'all they are sold out because these are difficult to find. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you're already subscribed, don't forget to hit the notification bell because that's what's going to keep you up to date on when I'm releasing new heat. But that's all I got for y'all on this episode today of Daily Swag with your girl, Lady Swag. Till next time, y'all be easy, all right?